Joel here from kitSTORY and you're watching kitSTORY. Welcome once more. This is the show that does exactly what it says on the tin. Today, we're looking at the famous red and white kit of Arsenal Football Club. And our story begins back in 1886 when Arsenal were known as Doyle Square. When three Nottingham Forest players, Charlie Bates, Bill Parr and Fred Beardsley joined, they brought with them their old Red Forest kits. As Arsenal was strapped for cash, they decided to kit out the rest of the team in the same colour. Top boys. Chuck in some knee-length white shorts, thick woolly socks, and bingo, that's your first Arsenal strip. Doyle Square changed to Royal Arsenal, which then turned to Woolwich Arsenal, and then bam! In 1913, the team moved into their ground in Highbury while still wearing the red shirts that Doyle Square had previously played in. Check them out. It's less of a team shot, more of a Mumford & Sons album cover. Enter the star manager, Herbert Chapman in 1925. He didn't just make Arsenal play better. Nah. He made them look better too, changing the shade to pillar box red. Introducing white sleeves and a white collar. And he stuck the club badge on the chest too. He loved it clearly. But the visionary that he was, Herbert Chapman wasn't doing it for the fashion. He realised that adding white to the Arsenal kit would improve player visibility, making it easier for his side to find a teammate. Genius! Chapman passed away in 1934, but Arsenal still play in the red and white till this day. In fact, there have been only 2 seasons since his death where they haven't. The first was in the 1966-67 season, when a switch to all red shirts proved about as popular as the chicken pox, and the club reverted to the red and white the season after. While the second season was in the 2005-06 season, in order to pay tribute to the 1913 kit while saying goodbye to Highbury. The 1950s saw Arsenal play in a second strip to avoid any kit clashes, and in 1960 they changed the fabric too, opting for a new cotton jersey rather than the heavier rugby shirt that they'd been using beforehand. It was so light that George Eastham leapt for joy. While fans always knew where they stood with Arsenal's home kit, it's not always been the case with the away kit. On one hand, there's this yellow and blue classic of the 1971 FA Cup final when Charlie George won it for Arsenal. On the other hand, there's the mismatched colours of 1991 to 1993. But some away kits mean so much more to the Gooners. Like the one they wore when they won the title at Anfield in 1989. Yeah, it's a bit horrible, but it's all about the memories. What about the pick of the home kits? Well, ABBA loved this one in 1979. How about the Sleep Post Invincibles kit, best remembered for the 5-3 comeback win over Middlesbrough, when Arsenal scored 3 times in 11 minutes? Or the super skin tight Puma kit of the 2014-15 season, complete with the quirky hooped socks. In the 2011-2012 season, the Gunners marked their 125th anniversary by featuring a new bespoke crest, highlighting the origins of the club. And it wasn't until the late 1970s that the shirt manufacturer's logo appeared on the Arsenal shirt. While the club's first shirt sponsor, the electronics firm JVC, took over in 1981. They were followed by Sega and Dreamcast, then O2, and as of 2006, Fly Emirates. They've even got sleeve sponsors these days, Visit Rwanda, although we're not sure you can actually fly Emirates to visit Rwanda. They're missing a trick if you can't. And while Arsenal's famous kit is recognisable throughout the world, it's also proved to be the line of inspiration for other professional clubs. In 1906, for example, Sparta Prague's president visited London, and having seen Woolwich Arsenal play, he went straight back to Czechoslovakia and immediately changed his team colours to the same shade of red. In Scotland, Hibs adapted their trademark green kit in 1938, copying Arsenal to make their sleeves white. And in 1920, Portugal's Sporting Braga changed their green kit to make it a replica of Arsenal's. Wisely, they didn't copy the bruised banana one. Joel here from kitSTORY and you've been watching kitSTORY. Make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. Peace.